thank you so much for being here today. I am so excited. Today I get to share with you the 24 books that I want to read in 2024. Majority of these are going to be backlist titles, but I have got the odd brand new release in there. I'm not going to know the synopsis for most of them because either I've forgotten them or the authors, which I'm going to read regardless, so I don't need to know the plot. Any release dates I give you are from the UK. So without further ado, let's get started. The first book I've got for you is The Death Watcher by Chris Carter. This is a series that is a dark thriller, and if you like Criminal Minds, you will enjoy this one. It follows Robert Hunter and Carlos Garcia as they work their way through cases that are very, very disturbing. Now, these books have got gore in them, so I just want to add that in now. But it's one of my favourite series, and I just can't wait. It is out on the 13th of June. Then I have for you Middle of the Night by Riley Sager, which is out on the 2nd of July. All I know with this one is that we're following a male this time, which is a departure from his other books. And it's a Riley Sager book, I'm going to read it regardless, so hopefully I like this one too. Then we have Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Caesar, which is out on the 29th of August. I really enjoyed book one. Book two I wasn't so keen on, so let's see what the third one is about. Then we have for you How to Make a Movie and Survive by Craig DeLue, which is out on 18th of June. I haven't read anything by him yet, but he is the author of episode 13, and I'm really excited to read that one. Heads We Roll by Josh Winning is the next book, which is out on the 30th of July. Again, haven't read from this author, but he wrote Burn the Negative, and that's something which I'm excited to read. The next two books are by Ali Hazelwood. These ones I don't have the foggiest what they're about, but Ali Hazelwood, I'm reading them anyway. She's my favourite author, well, romance author. We have got Bride, which is out on the 6th of Feb, and Not in Love, which is out on the 11th of June. It's now time for the backlist titles. First, we have Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. This is a romance that my sister really enjoyed. It's a book that got her back into romances, which she's not read in ages. So if it got my sister's attention, I need to check the book out. Besides, she really wants me to read it. Then I have for you Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, which is the first book in the Stormlight Archive series. Can't wait to read this. Then we have Needful Things by Stephen King, which reminds me of a Supernatural episode, so I'm really excited for that one. Then we have for you Babel by R.F. Kuang. This one is about translations, which is what really intrigued me. As a bilingual person, I understand how hard translations can be because things genuinely do get lost in translation. The amount of times that I'm reading subtitles whilst I'm watching movies and TV shows and they just get it wrong, and I'm just thinking, so it's like, and then the amount of times they get it wrong, so it's like, because sometimes words don't have an English equivalent, so, they just don't work. Or in other instances, the emotion only works if it's said in its intended language, and once it's translated, it loses all its flavor. So I'm really excited to read that one. Then we have House of Leaves. This one I bought 2 years ago, which I wanted to read in October, but I just never got around to it. I've heard many things about this book, so I can't wait to see what I think of it. Then we have Divine Rivals. The UK cover for this one reminded me of Rick and Evie from The Mummy, so I said to my sister automatically, I'm reading it. Then we have Fourth Wing. I've had my eye on this book since Olivia read the arc on her channel, and it sounded very interesting, so I wanted it before the hype, so the hype's not affecting me with this one. Whether I like it or not, we'll see. Then we have Stalking Jack the Ripper, which is a veteran on my TBR. I've wanted to read this for years. At the time when I first came across it, I wasn't buying books then, so if the library didn't have it, I didn't read it. And I honestly forgot about it up until a couple of months ago when two booktubers had the books on their shelves, or they mentioned it. So I thought, that's a sign. So I went and bought them. Then we have Haunting Adeline, which I think is going to be a 5-star book for me. It's a dark romance and can't wait to get into it. Then we have The Book of G, which is, I think, a fantasy retelling of Beauty and the Beast told from the Gaston's point of view. Sounds interesting. Then we have Caution to the Wind by Gianna Darling. This is her latest book, so let's see if I like it or not. Forget Me Not. This one is amnesia romance, which is a trope which I really enjoy in Bollywood dramas. I love the trope because you get to see the couple fall in love again. So I can't wait to see how it's done in book form. And I think there's cheating involved as well. It's a horror manhwa. I think that's the Korean version of a manga, but don't quote me on that because I can't remember. This one I got on recommendation of Mike from Mike Watson, and I'm really excited to read this one. Then we have Pestilence by Laura Falasa, which is a dark romance following all four horsemen of the apocalypse. The Lovely Return. If I remember correctly, this one is to do with reincarnation, which is a trope which Bollywood movies and I enjoy it there. So let's see if I like it in book form. Then we have The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. I initially wasn't interested in the series because I don't really enjoy British authors, but Ariel seems to be loving it, so I want to see what the hubbub is about. Then we have Crescent City by Sarah J Maas. This one I wanted to read in December, but didn't get around to it. But I still have time because the third book's not out till the end of January, so I can still get both books read in January. What books are you excited to read in 2024? Do we match any? Have a picture interest in one of them? Please do let me know. And I want to continue the tradition of doing the emoji thing, so leave me a firework or a celebration emoji to bring in the new year. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll hopefully see you soon.